Namaste, my friends, and welcome or welcome back. Things no one tells you about yoga. In this video, I will tell you 5 things that I discovered on my yoga journey that no one told me before, and I wasn't even able to find and read them anywhere. So I hope that will be interesting for you. Continue watching. The first one, things will get worse before they get better. It's not very positive, but I will explain you what I mean by that. One of the aspects will be that when you start practicing yoga, for example, in your room, you would like there to be complete quietness, complete calmness, no sounds, for you to be focused on your meditation or yoga practice. But your loved ones, people with whom you live, like they didn't sign for that. They don't want to walk very slowly like a cat, not to disturb you. They will continue on with their normal life, and there will be frustration from their side, and they maybe most probably will be anger from your side. You will explain to them, no, I simply asked you for 1 hour to keep quiet. At least this is what happened to me. But with time, you find your own ways, people start accepting you more, and this will change. This will change for the better. Also, under that point, I would like to mention the fact that you will be changing, and you will be changing for the best, and you will learn so many benefits, and you will feel so much better thanks to yoga, and you would want everyone else to have the same feeling, have the same experience, and for sure you will try to convert everyone else around you to do yoga. You will drag them to the yoga mat. You will try to do that, and you will meet with a huge resistance, aggression, misunderstanding. So please, you can suggest, but don't really push too much, because people's life go in their own way, in their own speed. If they're ready to hear what you're ready to say, they will hear you. If not, it's not the time, or maybe it's not the right person. They don't want it. You don't need maybe to spend that much energy to convince someone in something that they will never accept. So take it slow. Don't try to convert everyone into yoga. Another aspect behind that is that you will try to prove to everyone that what you're doing, it's correct, that it is serious, and they should take you seriously and not make jokes even about yoga. But how to say, it's impossible to talk to people and convince them with talks, with words. The deeds will speak for you. So when they will see that you're consistent, when they will see that you are going to your yoga classes regularly, or do them on your own in your room, for example, and they will see that you become more calm, more kind towards them, more accepting, let's say, they will see the better person you become, and that you're committed towards yoga. They will start accepting and respecting you more. So don't try to beat yourself in the chest and tell, no, I'm there in yoga forever. Because let's speak honestly, how many times we told ourselves, I'm starting the diet since tomorrow, for example, and you never do. Or I'm starting going to the gym from Monday, and I will go there every day, and you never do. So even your loved ones, they have this experience of you starting and dropping. Of course, they won't really trust you immediately, but yoga has this incredible thing of hooking you and becoming a part of your life that really you start enjoying, and also changes you for the better. So this is incredible. Overall, under this first point, I would like to say that you will meet with misunderstanding, maybe aggression, miscommunication there might be, but don't be discouraged. Take some time, because yoga is about patience as well, and everything will get so much better, I promise you. You simply need to continue doing what you are doing, stay on this path, and see where it brings you. The second point of things no one tells you about, and this one actually maybe you heard about, but I still wanted to mention it, is that you can become a vegetarian. Years ago, my teacher was telling that if you want to be super elastic, to be able to bend and fold in all of the direction, you need to avoid red meat. I still don't know if it's really like affecting that much your yoga practice, but definitely from my experience after I became a vegetarian, I feel so much lighter, I feel my body better, I have less mood swings, and in general I feel more energized. And you may become vegetarian or not, it's your path, and I'm not telling that it will be for sure, but it's a very high probability, not only for the elasticity, but also to the most famous and most important aspect of yoga, which is ahimsa, or not harm, not harming you or anyone else around you, any living being. The third point, yoga is not what you do on yoga mat. So yoga is not what you do when you go to the yoga studio, you unroll your mat, you do these positions for 1 hour, and then you forget completely. You go there continuing your normal life as you used to. This is actually not yoga, because the yoga is the philosophy, it's the way you live. So for example, one of the best aspects to choose the teacher is to see how this teacher lives and ask yourself, do I want to be like this teacher or have the life more or less as this teacher, even though of course you can work and everything, but like look how this teacher behaves normally, and then chooses, they choose him or her. But also, like I'm telling you, yoga doesn't stop with the mat. It's what you do, it's what you think, how you behave, and this is so much more than simply some poses on the yoga mat. The fourth one is that you can become a yoga teacher. And this is something that I wasn't considering before, never was considering. Having all of these degrees, I was quite happy with what I was doing. But after a while practicing yoga, I really understood that I was missing some yoga basics and some yoga theory, but like the theory from really people who've been there for many, many years. And now after finishing this course, this quite journey, let's say, I have the tools to help people get the most benefits from yoga, to explain to them in the best way what yoga is, and in general to make someone else's life better, as yoga did for me and my teacher once did for me. The fifth aspect, or the fifth thing that no one tells you about yoga, is that yoga, it's not about making you consistently go into the yoga class 3 times per week. It's not about that. Yoga is about teaching you to listen to your body, to listen to its wishes and needs, and adjusting your life and behavior. It's about what you eat to teach you how to choose the best things for you, for yourself, not what marketing companies tell you to buy. It's about teaching you how to move in the way for your body to feel better, for you to wake up, for example, and do a couple yoga positions, couple sequences for yourself without really the need of the teacher. I'm not telling that going to the yoga classes is bad. It's amazing, because there you learn this yoga sequencing, you learn in general about yoga, you get the wisdom from your teacher, you acquire some new friends in your yoga class maybe, and in general you share this incredible energy when you do the group classes. But the goal of yoga, to teach you to listen to yourself, to be attentive towards yourself, and not to simply be consistent in the yoga classes without really thinking of what you're doing. So these were 5 things about yoga that no one told me about, and I really hope that you enjoyed them and that some of them were really interesting and new. And please leave your comments Maybe there is something else that I missed. Maybe there is something else that you experienced that no one told you about before you started practicing yoga. I'm looking forward to reading all of your comments, and I thank you so much for staying with me and for watching this video. Namaste.